and gave you a chance there.
Yeah, you know, and that'll get lost in all of this, and really might be the biggest factor in why we won. You know, we gave up a 4 spot in the second, and you know, he comes in and you know, really just, you know, gives us an opportunity. Of course, you know, we don't really take advantage of the zeros on the board. We don't take advantage of their errors. You know, their guy was just too good, and but you're right. You know, I think, you know, a lot will be said about the last 2 innings and the runs being scored and the great at bats, and well, they should, but certainly, you know, we're not in a position if we don't pitch like that for, you know, the remainder, you know, 7+ innings.
Mike, how much did you think you might be able to pitch MacArthur today? He threw a lot of
100%. Thought, you know, without a doubt he would get in the game. He hadn't pitched in the SEC yet, and you know, a lot of it was because, you know, he was been pitching in that midweek, and you guys have asked, and you know, I think it's time that, you know, he gets a taste of this, and you know, plays. You know, it's a different stage. There's no doubt about it. It's a different, you know, when you come out here and on the weekend and you're playing in the SEC and the crowds and whatnot. But he certainly looked like he was up to it today.
You never know how freshmen are going to respond. Olenek goes into the 2 spot, has really owned it, and then big spot here comes through.
No doubt, and you know, he's such a gamer. He's a kid that just is not scared of the moment, and really wasn't having a good day and had a lot of bad swings. We said that in the dugout. You know, hey, you need to get a good swing off. You look so defensive up there, but you don't worry about him. You know, he's a kid that plays so hard, and even where he may have a bad swing or a bad at bat, he comes back the next one, and certainly, you know, that's about as big as an at bat you can have.
What was the dugout like when you guys fell behind 4-0 early?
You know, our dugout's always pretty good, you know, and you know, but I think one of the messages, and guys realize it. I don't think we've had a game like this. You know, you guys have to answer. I'm not sure if we had a walk-off win this year. I'm getting old; they kind of run together. But I know we haven't had a come from behind. You know, down 4-0, 5-0. One of those where, you know, early on you're out of it, but yet you come back, and we need one of those. And you know, as I told the guys, you know, we deserve this. You know, we played well, we pitched well, we did what we needed to do to stay in the game. And when I say that, I don't mean any slight to Auburn. I just mean that, you know, we're a good team, and we haven't had a win like this. You know, with all the wins that we've had, we won the game. We pitched better than they did. We hit better than they did, and this was one of those games where it didn't look like it was going to be our day, but you know, we hung in there and you know, to the end, and we're able to put it together.
Hit or not, it seems like Lartigue gave her at bats quality, and he's moving people right now.
No doubt, and looks so comfortable on both sides, and so comfortable up there, and you don't even realize it. I mean, 4 hits today, you know, and yesterday so many good at bats, and you know, just a great weekend for him. And you know, he's put together when you sit back and look. You know, what a tremendous year he's had, and really it moved him all around in the lineup, and just shows up every day, and you know, smile on his face, and been a tremendous leader, and you know, handling a bunch of young pitchers out there. Yeah, he's had a great year.
What did you see out of Sean in the second?
He just, I could tell warming up, it was, you know, he really just didn't have his stuff today, especially fastball command. And so we went the first inning, we threw a lot of curveballs, you know, for the first inning, because it was the pitch he could get into the strike zone, and you know, you don't want to start the game with walks or getting behind, and you know, he ran through the first, but then I think, you know, obviously that's just not enough, you know, for a good hitting team like Auburn to just, you know, rely on one pitch, and that's ultimately what got him. I think in the first they weren't ready for it, and he, you know, dumped a bunch of breaking balls in there, was able to get out. But the second, you could tell they got some good swings off the breaking ball, and he just didn't have the fastball command, just didn't have it. And, you know, unfortunately, sometimes, you know, that's going to be him. Yeah. And you know, today it was. And you know, there's been other days where maybe he didn't have his best stuff, but he's such a great competitor. He's able to get through it. Today, you know, they were just too good and knocked him out.
You mentioned MacArthur deserved a taste of the SEC play. Do you think he maybe should get an expanded role in SEC play, weekend play?
I think so, but you know, I hate on Sunday to talk about next week. But no, he certainly has pitched as well as anybody. You know, not just the starters, but he's pitched as well as anybody on the team, and proud of him, proud of his development and what he's done.
Are you planning to use Chad against State on Tuesday?
Yeah, Smith will start Tuesday.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, guys.